WikiLeaks. For 12 years, this rogue organization gained notoriety for revealing the secrets of governments around the world. They released the hacked DNC emails in the 2016 election. They exposed Pope Benedict for impeding investigations into abuse by priests. And they revealed that Kim Jong-un had a secret neck removal surgery. So, for a decade, governments of the world have tried to shut WikiLeaks down. And today, Julian Assange, the head of WikiLeaks and Draco Malfoy's biological father, has finally been arrested.
After an almost 7-year standoff holding international law enforcement at bay, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is under arrest. Police in London took Assange into custody this morning, taking him from the embassy of Ecuador, where he's been under protection for years.
Julian Assange, now with a beard, carried out of the Ecuadorian embassy by London's Metropolitan Police.
Oh, man. Yo, that is one of the most embarrassing ways you could get arrested because look at this. That's his head, and then those are his feet. They carried him out of the embassy like he was an old couch. It's just like, all right, watch the corners, watch the corners. Come on, watch the corners. And by the way, what happened to Assange? Right? Look at him. Like in just a few years, he went from Bond villain to crowd surfing hobbit. But the important part of this story isn't how he was arrested, it's why he was arrested.
His arrest this morning in London quickly followed by an announcement from the US that Assange had been charged with conspiracy. He is accused of working with a former US Army intelligence analyst, Chelsea Manning, to hack into defense computer systems.
They said that Assange had helped Chelsea Manning break and crack the password to enter into US government computers.
That's right. Assange is being charged by the US for trying to hack into a Defense Department computer back in 2010. And in 2010, it was really difficult to hack the government system because the password was password 1. Yeah, you expected password, but the 1 threw everyone off. And you may be thinking, wait, I don't get it. If he was hacked in 2010, why is Assange only being arrested now? Well, you see, for the last 7 years, Assange has been protected by living in the Ecuadorian embassy. But apparently, Ecuador has discovered that hackers make terrible house guests.
Why was that asylum lifted overnight?
There have been reports for some time that Assange was had outlived his welcome there in the embassy for all sorts of reasons, including that he was skateboarding in the halls and stealing Wi-Fi, and that his cat had been making a mess. So, the Ecuadorians were getting sick of having him there.
Okay, we're going to come back to that business casual cat, but the first thing I need to know is, why the hell was Julian Assange skateboarding in the hallways of an embassy and stealing their Wi-Fi? It makes him sound less like a political dissident and more like a shitty teenager. You know, like the Ecuadorians were probably pounding on his door like, Julian, why is the Wi-Fi so slow? You better not be leaking documents. And he's like, I hate you. You're not even my real country. And as for that cat, the most disturbing thing about the story is somehow not the fact that Assange allowed it to shit all over the embassy. No, it's that every day he dressed that poor thing up in a tie and collar. And I'm talking an entire wardrobe, right? Yeah. Like if I worked in the Ecuadorian embassy, that would be my sign that Assange was losing it. Just be like, I need some tiny ties for my cat. He just got his accounting degree. Be like, okay, I think it's time for you to go, buddy.